Good afternoon, everybody. Hi, everybody. Please forgive us. We had some technical difficulties, but I am here. We almost didn't make it, but we are here. I am Tamika McReynolds, and I am your host for our Teen Magazine, the City of Jersey City, presented by Mayor Stephen Fulop with John H. McReynolds. I'm sorry, Pastor John H. McReynolds and HHS, my department, which is the health department. And we have my co-host, which is Director Stacey Flanagan on. I'm so all over the place. If I look crooked to you, don't worry about it because the phone is like slanted because we just got on. So please forgive us, but guess what? It didn't stop us from getting on. This is our Teen Magazine Open Conversations for our teenagers that is just facing this difficult times during these critical times. But guess what? We are here. We are rocking. We are in the building. Could I please have my director, Stacey Flanagan, get on? Director!
Hi, how are you?
Director, I almost didn't make it. How about that? I didn't know what was going to happen.
I was watching the, by the way, this is when good yoga breathing comes into play, taking the deep breath, because I think it all worked out.
Look, a deep breath, put my leg up, right? My arm up, my leg up. No, I got to tell you, you know what? When you have good stuff and when you're showing good stuff, it's just like something always want to come in. We've been here, set up, computer, everything laid out since 2:00, and now all of a sudden everything was working. And then when we get on, things just want to go ahead and just like try to rumble. But guess what? We are on the air, Director. I want to bring in Assemblywoman because I know she has another call, but we want to bring her in because we want to talk about jumping out of cars and knocking on doors. Could we bring in the Assemblywoman, join with the director so I can be hey, Assemblywoman!
Hey, Stacey. Hey, Diva.
How are you?
I'm good, and yourself?
Good.
Well, Angela, you already know, but you was behind the scenes, and I think I was yelling a little bit. You said, I can hear you. You were texting me real loud saying, I can hear you. I couldn't hear you guys. Thank you so much for helping us with this technical difficulty. But before we go right into it and show my fabulous director, because, you know, my director's been rocking out for these kids along with during this pandemic since the beginning, just making sure that we stay safe, wearing our masks, staying 6 feet distance, making sure we wash our hands, but then at the same time, bringing some smiles to our kids. Before I turn it over to the director, before I show Angela, would you just like to share what we experienced with the director? I like talking about people in front of their faces, so that's why I'm telling you. I want to tell me, what was your experience when we did our segment, Teen Magazine, jumping out of cars and knocking on doors?
Jumping out of cars, knocking on doors in the rain. In the rain, literally in the rain. It was amazing. And I say it was amazing because there were so many of us, including Jersey City Police Department. We had captains and police officers just out there with us. You know, people were coming from the different cars and then watching the community like, okay, what's going on? And you saw some people recording because, you know, some people thought that it was something bad happening. So, you know, you take out your phone and you start recording, but we were like, no, this is a good thing. This is a good thing. And to see, you know, the two students and their neighbors come out and enjoy this like surprise, knocking on doors and jumping out cars was absolutely superb. So I'm so happy that I was part of that in the rain. We going all over the city. You know, we went to 2 other places. Then we had to get back in the cars and go another place. I said, I'll waste $10 worth of gas. but it was absolutely good. And I believe I said to Councilman Robinson, I said, you know what? This is, if we didn't give anything out, to actually have a police officer knock on the door, bang on the door, and not deliver bad news. Because typically a cop will come knock on your door to deliver bad news or take you out in handcuffs. So that's to have a police officer bang on the door to give good news was actually, it was just a sight to see. So I was happy to be part of it. Thank you so much for allowing me to be part of it. And then what did Stacey say? These balloons.
No, I'm about to get to that. So wait a minute, Angela. I don't think I'm not going to get my director.
Angela, that just means we need more mental health money.
Wait a minute. I want to add Elise from the Jersey City Police Department. Elise, come on and chime in. Put Elise on, because if it wasn't for this
She didn't see those balloons. She didn't see those balloons.
Mrs. House Money.
No, wait a minute. Elise, let me just say this, because I know you didn't see the balloons, but I'm about to get my director. You know that. I'm about to get my director. You know I'm going to get my director. I'm about to get my director, since Angela going to bring it up. But let me tell you, they were pitiful. I can't even say that. My director is absolutely right. We were in the rain with my weave. Let me tell you that, because I asked Wanda Moody, the director, is it in their budget to fix my hair? She told me absolutely not. But I have to say to you, before I turn it over to the director, at least I got to thank you. Because not only I know Director Moody's schedule is so crazy and so hectic, and he wasn't able to be out there with us. But when I tell you we at the time of our life in the rain, and I know I kept calling you and telling you, just give us some of the response that you had received before I turned it over to the director, Elise.
Well, you know what? My guys were so in awe of what was actually transpiring. It's one thing to donate money to an event or activity, but to actually see it and witness it. You know, the easy way to put it, I told Tamika, I said, you know how usually somebody gives you money and it's like, slam, bam, thank you, ma'am. But this time it was more like we gave the money and, oh, wow, this is what they do. So they were blown away that you actually go out there and it's a big production. I told her, I said, it reminds you of usually the Police Officers Benevolent Association will call you and ask you to make a donation, and you make a donation and like you're okay and don't know where it goes. For them to actually go out there and see the smiles on the faces, to see the big production, light cameras, to see how happy people were to interact with the police officers, and see that they're giving something back to the community other than arresting. Because, of course, when you see a police officer, you automatically associate someone's getting arrested. Something is, like Angela said, something bad is going down. So to actually have a police officer ring your doorbell and say, look what I got for you, and it's a bunch of gifts and a bunch of prizes, and they're in uniform, it gives a different feel to the community during this state of unrest. So they were so excited.
I'm so excited, because now I'm getting ready to turn it over, because I'm gonna talk about my director right here, live, right now, about these balloons, because I was trying to make it a production, making sure my director, we can rock out. When I went and get these balloons, Elise, they had full of helium. Like they were good. When I gave them to my director in the rain, okay, director, go ahead and tell the story. Go ahead, I'm turning it over to you. You bet not, director.
When I received the balloons, they were no longer floating. I had to hold them up myself, and I was very upset over the idea that we would give flimsy balloons to one of these really deserving students. So in my pleasantries of what is unacceptable, these balloons were unacceptable.
And Stacey was just like hitting them up, like, stay up, stay up. The balloons would not stay up at all.
Angela, I was there. Angela, I was there. You didn't need to tell me what she was doing. I was there. I saw her trying to hit the balloons up. I was there. So for all you guys that don't know out there, and I have to tell you this, it's so funny, and I'm glad we were able to laugh about it, because we were just trying to put a smile on everybody's face. And the balloons that I got, they wasn't making it. But my director still made it happen. And then I was getting ready to go buzz. She said, what are you doing? You can't do that. So I'm like, wait a second. Okay, so wait a minute, y'all. Okay, so guess what? We're gonna put these other guests that's on, because we're gonna turn it over to Stacey. Put everybody on, Lydia, if we could have everybody join, because I know everybody's schedule is tight. We have Miss Natasha Walker from Lincoln High School, Chris Jackson, Miss Waller from Snyder High School. Wait, who else am I missing? I think I have. It's Jamila. Put Jamila on.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Wait, where's Jamila?
I'm right here.
Oh, okay. All right see, but where's, okay, director? Okay, all right. Everybody look good. So wait a minute, everybody, just before we start, I got to turn it back over to Director Flanagan because I had to get my director, y'all, about these balloons on the other day. So director, before we show your video, let's talk about your experience and on how we rocked out from the HHS department, hashtag Healthier JC.
Well, I think it was a fabulous day. I didn't get to join throughout the day, but the segment that I was in was fun-filled and neighborly. We had the neighbors coming out wanting to join. It was really great. They were really excited to know they live next door to someone winning a wonderful award. And, I got to see Paris a second time. And the first time we saw her on very, middle of the summer, she was under a lot of duress. She was stressed out. And she told us she had a great support network and she was there with one of her friends. And this time we saw her, she told us, she's been, coping well. And so that was really exciting. To hear that, the ebb and flows of like the summer and the adjustment and changing of the way the school system is running, it sounds like she's making really great adjustments and strides. And so it was so nice to see. And granted, like the balloons weren't great, but we did definitely feel like that was like a very important, like be kind moment that we experienced. Because we just don't know what everyone's feeling behind that door, right? In the beginning of Tamika took a while to get her to come down, right? And it was like, we're all like standing outside, like excited because she was, tired and probably didn't want to see people. And so sometimes we don't know what people are dealing with. And so with all of the doors across our city, we don't know what's behind them. We don't know what support networks are behind them. And so it's really important for us, especially now, to just be kind.
Well, director, I got everybody on. You better not mention.
I know, I see. It's like
them balloons now one more time. Me and you, don't mention them now one more time about them balloons, y'all. About them balloons. Hey, Mr. Gadsden, how are you? Miss Waller, before we show the video, could you just tell them, like, when you were calling them, I was so intense. I was like, Miss Waller, where is she? What's going on?
Yes, it was intense. The students were also doing their classes at the same time. So we had to coordinate with the teachers to free up the students. But we were so excited, and Paris was so excited. She was nervous at first. She was like, there are a lot of people out there. She was trying to make sure it was okay to open the door because there were so many people. But it was exciting and academic and just overall exciting. So thank you so much.
Well, Miss Waller, the next door neighbor was like peeking. She's like, "Is everything okay?" Because she's a nice girl over there.
No,
her mom back 3 times. Like, is it okay? There's a lot of police officers out there. And I was like, it's okay.
Wow. It's okay. So wait a minute. Lydia, are you able to go ahead and show our director, Stacey Flanagan, her footage from the other day with our student from the city board? Here we go. Back to you within an hour, but my director wanted to come here and give you some
We're just doing some pre-filming.
Okay? So, go ahead.
So, Paris, we came back here today because you're one of our winners. We visited you early this summer. We wanted to check in with you, give you some extra supplies, make sure you're doing well throughout COVID. So, first, I want to give you this backpack full of fun stuff. Thank you. And so we have, all of our police partners, our assemblywoman, Angela McKnight, our councilman from your neighborhood, and of course, so we're here. We just wanted you to check in with us and tell you how you're feeling and what's going on, and if you can inspire some other people to continue to write and kind of express their feelings. I think that's what we talked about the last time I was here. and you had some support system, and we wanted to check in on you.
I'm doing just fine. Classes are going just fine. I thought I was gonna go be like before, like last year with my classes, because I couldn't really concentrate because the pandemic was going on and I wasn't doing mentally well. But now I'm doing just fine. The classes are breezing by easily. Teachers are understanding if you don't get your work done. You can just talk to your teacher or the principal, and they will tell you what to do and how to do it and everything else. And I was like, oh, thank God.
So we often talk about words of wisdom. Our Assemblywoman has a Thank Her program, and we want to thank you today for kind of towing the line and being a mentor to others. And I think what I'm hearing you say is like a gift to others to just be kind.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. 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 Yes.
That's right. That's true. That's true.
Director Moody, did you want to say anything to her?
Assemblywoman just said, you can't bless someone until you know how to bless yourself and appreciate yourself. But I like the way you said it was a little tough at first, but you stuck in there. You stayed with it. And then you said it got better, right? So in life, that's how life goes sometimes. It seems like it's a little rough, but when you stick in there, I tell people it's like a game of football. As long as you're in the game, you can make it to the field goal line. But if you ain't in the game and you're on the sideline, it doesn't do anything for you. So continue to be your best, continue to work hard, and God will take you to great places. Amen.
I just want to echo what they just said. Continue to work hard, continue to inspire yourself, your family, and your friends, because the more you do for yourself, the better you are in life. And Director Moody said it best. Listen, life is going to be hard. There's going to be a lot of ups. There's going to be a lot of downs. It's like a roller coaster. But at the end, life is just where you're going to get off right where you're supposed to be. So enjoy, keep working hard, make your family proud.
Captain Sullivan.
Well, congratulations. Actually, I have daughters about your age, so it means a lot when I hear what you say about how tough it was mentally going through a lot of this, how different it is for so many people your age going through it. And it is nice to see you coming through, because I know my own daughters went through a tougher time, and now they're kind of getting on a roll. And I will tell you that use the support systems that you have. Share all of your positive experiences to help lift the others, but don't be afraid of some of the negative ones as well, because those are the parts that we're going to grow through that are just going to make you stronger when we all come out of this together.
Before I turn it over to I'm going to turn it over to the chief, but I want to say we out in the rain for you. And I want to be real clear.
But she doesn't have the weave on that she had last week.
You better say it, Director. I got on the other one. But I want to tell you on how important you are for us to be out here in the rain. And this is important that we got the police, the union, the director, the assemblywoman, the councilwoman, and director of HHS that represents our mayor from the city. People do a lot of talking, but don't be showing up and knocking on the doors and letting you know that we love you. So I want you to know we're coming back within 30 minutes. Make sure you ain't getting in the rain. You got me, baby? Okay. You got it? But I tell you that, but Chief, I say to you, and I know you always give positive words. Please give Paris some positive words before we close out, before we come back.
Well, you as Chief, because now everyone else out there in the community can excel to achieve what you have achieved, and you are a role model for these individuals. So be proud of that and continue studying to reach the top. Congratulations.
Okay.
She needs to be on TV.
No, Director Flanagan is your neighbor. Director Flanagan said there's like move some stuff around in her schedule. We had to arrange this just to make sure she comes and give you some words, because our department in the whole city cares about our kids. So that's why we wanted to come and say we're good, keep it moving, keep it positive, even when the police knocking on the doors, because that's what that segment is. Jumping on cars and knocking on doors. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to see you within like 45 minutes, because we got another surprise for you, okay? All right, baby, you'll be back. See you later. Director.
This is how
nice.
you get me back for balloons. You show my, best side and that.
No, get out of here. No, wait a minute. Everybody said the director know about your weave. I said everybody knows about my weave. Director, I think that was, wait, is Ms. Waller still on? Ms. Waller? Is Ms. Waller there? Ms. Waller, did you see your baby's face? Did you see her face?
I saw her face. Did you see her dad's face? Mom was talking about dad's face as well. So I saw her face, and she's logging on now, so she'll be on in a few minutes. But it's just so beautiful to see our young people just so surprised like that and excited, and to have them feel the love. So it's really great. I thank you guys so much.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I know it was amazing, not only for just for all of us. Diva Jamila, I know you was there. We getting ready to show the other video, but Jamila, just with that, what is going through your mind right now, Diva?
It's just amazing. It's like everybody said, when you live in the hood or come from urban communities, when you see police, sometimes you don't think it's the greatest thing. So to actually be able to have police interact, and not just a check, but actually coming in and, all of the community leaders, it's just very refreshing. It just shows you the power of unity and what community could really look like when we all get on one accord.
Oh my God, Mr. Gatson, because we getting ready to show your video now, but what was you thinking just now by us up on that young lady's porch from Innovation?
Hey, look, that's powerful. Again, I mean, that's just what, community does, all stakeholders, everyone coming together just to bless. And that's what y'all did right there,
Wow. Well, you know what? We're going to keep it going because I'm ready to just show what we was out in the rain making it happen. Lydia, are we ready? Lydia probably saying, I didn't give her no opportunity and no chance to do. If not, Lydia, you know why? Because I love you, because we're just we rocking out because I was having technical difficulty. I want to talk about the contest while Lydia is getting us up and running.
She's already.
Is he still on? I know Angelcares is off.
Yeah, Diva, I have to do some state business, but I'm in backstage, and as soon as I'm done, I'll get back on.
Problem.
So I just want to say to everybody, please, 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 please vote.
Yes.
Vote. Okay, so I'll be back on soon. I have to do some state work.
No problem. Ms.
I wanted to thank the Assemblywoman. I know she had to leave, but I just wanted to thank her because the Tiger's Den, which is a partnership with St. Barnabas Health, the Assemblywoman did amazing advocacy work so that program could remain at my school. And I just wanted to salute her and just to publicly thank her because she really did go to bat for that program on mental health for my school, and it was because of her efforts that we're able to keep it. So I just want to applaud Assemblywoman McKnight. She's doing amazing things in so many areas, and she advocated so much for the program at my school. I wanted to publicly thank her.
Oh, well, Ms. Wallace, she's not off. She's actually, and she had told me she was going to just get off, but she can hear you. She's actually going to get back on, and when she does, I'll definitely have you do it again. But would you mind? No, and I love you for that, for thanking people when people rock for you. Would you mind opening up about our contest before we show the next video?
I am excited too. I'm so excited about this contest. We had a virtual town hall meeting. I know Lincoln had theirs the other day as well, and we presented information to our seniors, are 17 years old and up. And this amazing contest is for students to write about how COVID-19, the coronavirus, has impacted them personally. We've talked about this. All of the panelists on the school have talked about the impact of COVID, and our young people have been affected greatly. So this is a wonderful competition. The students have to write a 2,500 word essay. I think they should write 5,000, 10,000 words about COVID and what it has done for them and how it has affected them. And so this contest is for those students in all of our schools: Lincoln, Snyder, Innovation, Ferris, Dickinson, Infinity, and Liberty. And those students who are 17 years old and up should write a 2,500 word essay on how COVID has affected them. So we are challenging all of our 17 and up young people, our seniors in all of our amazing schools to enter this contest, really speak about how COVID has impacted you, affected you. And listen, we're competitive over here at Snyder and Innovation. So I'm talking to my students. You all better complete this work and really speak about it, because our young people have been affected and they can definitely write about it. And this contest is amazing. The Teen Magazine, Ms. Davis, Ms. McReynolds, we're excited. So enter the competition, get to writing.
Yes.
Well, wait a minute. I think, okay, so Miss Walker is trying to get on. Is Miss Walker backstage? Because I thought she was on. If she's
yes.
Miss Walker? Are you there? Okay, because can you hear me?
I sure can, and I can see you.
Okay, because I was like, where you at? Hi, baby. Look.
Hey.
I just want to be able, Miss Waller did a fantastic job. If anybody else joins in, Lydia, just have them join in, because we're just going to have a whole Teen Magazine HHS party about this whole contest, because my director and our honorable mayor and Pastor John H. McReynolds, we're going to rock the city with this contest. They don't know what they're getting, but I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't have all your kids in it from all 8 high schools, and I know Dr. Walker is going to be joining us soon as well. Listen, you got to be in it to win it.
Yes.
So, Lydia, I think with that now, are we ready for the videos? Because I'm just ready. I'm just ready.
We are ready for the video. So we have 2 videos. Are we going to see Paris's second video, or are we going to see the next student's video? Which one?
Let's see the next student's video. How about that?
Roll it to
How are you? You good?
I'm great.
First of all, I need you to do me a favor. Okay. I need you to tell me your name, tell me what school you go to.
For all of you that don't know me, my name is Nicole Lewis. I go to Lincoln High School. My principal is Mr. Chris Gadsden. Teen Magazine is basically a program where Miss McReynolds helps all teenagers, like, get them off the streets, you know, show them that it's a lot of things you could do in life instead of being on the corner, you know, getting yourself in a lot of trouble. This program has helped me a lot, you know, because I was the anti-social worker, but, you know, now I'm out there, you know. But, you know, this is a very good program. I recommend it to anybody that's in Liberty, Dickinson, Snyder, Ferris, Lincoln, you know, like all high schools that Ms. McReynolds have went to. You know, it's a very good program. If all your kids, if you have kids and grandkids who's in any one of high schools, they should go.
Congratulations. Let's give it up for Nicole. So let me, I'm gonna actually take my mask off, but I am practicing social distancing. Okay. 6 feet, everybody 6 feet back up. Yes, here we go. So we're 6 feet distance, and I'm gonna just say, during this COVID and during this pandemic that we're going through, I just have to say we are so proud of you. We're so proud of you because you're one of our rock stars from Lincoln High School. You getting ready to jump up and down, and you getting ready to holler. You better act like we are in the building here on Ocean Avenue. I'm gonna turn it over to you, Captain.
Well, Nicole, congratulations. I've heard wonderful things about your accomplishments. And on behalf of the Jersey City Police Officers, Superior Officers Association, we wanted to present you with an additional $500. In the form That's for you. Keep up the good work. Keep doing what you do. And again, congratulations. Don't take this exact one to the bank or a captain.
Nicole Lewis, you're our future, and this is our investment in our future. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. Congrats. It's all yours.
Oh, you got the real one.
Nice.
Yes.
Hi, Mr.
Hello,
Morales.
Tamika McReynolds. I'm glad I was there. It took me a while, but Miss Waller, thank you again for saving my little. I appreciate it very much. I tried to log on through my laptop, couldn't get no success, but you gave me the tip to try to log on the phone. So that's exactly what I'm on. I hear the excitement. I love to rock on with you this afternoon. So thank you for the invite, and I'm here hanging out.
Wait a minute. I'm going to go to Principal Chris Gadsden. What is going through your mind on Nicole before I ask Ms. Walker?
Hey, look, there you go again. Continual blessings. I'm just awed, by every ounce of effort that you put into and your team put into really blessing these students, because the look on Nicole's face, and she'll probably be speaking to you later on when she got dropped another $500. Like, that's just like big. Like, I remember just being a young person, like $500. That's food. So I mean, seriously, thank you.
No, Ms. Walker?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Tell me what was going through your mind.
Oh, I'm just extremely excited. Nicole is a superstar. We're extremely happy that she was gifted again, and being able to be blessed. But just quickly, I want to be able to tell everyone how you have blessed Abraham Lincoln throughout the years. So people know our history with you and how glad we are to have you in our corner to work with. Our students have had in the past the opportunity to have internships at Christ Hospital. We were going once a week for a number of weeks. The people at Christ Hospital were wonderful to us. Outside of lunch, they provided them with CPR training. They had the opportunity to be on Fox 5 News. They were just given the opportunity to feel empowered, to use their voices, and to advocate for themselves a little bit better and a little bit clearer because of the opportunities that you have afforded us. So we're extremely grateful and appreciative. And I just want to say thank you, because I think sometimes people don't realize how much you do for us on the side, whether you're speaking at our commencement ceremony, blessing students during that. I can call you up at any time and say, hey, or we might be in need of something, and you make it happen. So we just want to say thank you for that opportunity and the VIP access, because I know I can go directly to you. So I'm very proud to say that. So we wouldn't be doing the best possible job if we didn't let everyone know what you have done for us and what you continue to do for us, and that we do this as a team. We're here, you and I.
Wow. Wow. Oh my God. You ain't making me cry today. Last week I cried, but I ain't crying today. I'm not crying. They going tight. Director Flanagan, I know you didn't get a chance to see the video and be out there with us, but I know you just saw it. Tell me what's going through your mind, Director.
I just think there's just like so much talent in this city, first, and second, really trying to keep connections alive right now for everyone is so very crucial. And so those are two things that like kind of really like being able to see others, connect with them, and just like honoring and exploring the talent that exists that we often don't get to share publicly, because when everyone's inside schools, we're not doing that. So now that we're trying to do things in an innovative way to try and figure out how we can showcase the work of others, I think we should be doing more of this, like a weekly, I don't know, let's see it where we get this money from, right? At least we won't be spending them on balloons. But I do think we should really work with the high schools to like highlight this talent in ways that we haven't been able to. And I mean, while we're highlighting talent, maybe we can get the principal over here that raps so beautifully to add some talent into that, because I know there's some aspiring stuff and I haven't heard him talk yet. So I was like,
well, I'm gonna tell you, are any of the students on yet, Mr. Gadsden, Miss Walker?
I think they're in the room.
Oh,
I think
who's this? Is that Paris?
Paris.
Hi, Paris.
Hello.
How are you? Well,
I'm good.
Before you speak, I'm going to show you a video. Lydia, can we show our Paris video?
So if you don't know, for everybody out there that's watching, you see Paris is in the background. She has no idea. Paris, let me just say, woo-woo! Woo-woo! So Paris, I want to ask you a question while we have our finest that's out here, along with our Assemblywoman, along with our Councilman Jermaine Robinson. Could you just tell us how it's been for you during COVID, and like whether it's been hard, whether it's been just whatever it's been? Could you just tell us so we can give hope out there to the other students in our Jersey City public schools?
COVID for me, it's been hard, but it's not that hard on me. That's what should I say. I've been struggling, and I wanted to like go places, but some of these places are closed, and I can't really have that much fun that I want to do on the weekends. But it's not that hard because I get to still see my family, my friends, and including my significant other. And when you have those around you, those people around you to support you and be there for you, it's not so bad.
Wow. Wow. So let me say this to you, Paris, and I got to just say to Dr. Walker, the Superintendent of Board of Education, which is our partner, Ms. Waller, which is your principal, which we love, and Mr. Gadsden, when we just left Nicole. I have to say to you, you are a champion. You are a winner, and I want you to know, for us to bring the Jersey City Police Department, the unions out here, the director of the police force, Director Moody, on behalf of Director Shea and our mayor, and on behalf of Pastor John H. McReynolds, I just want to say to you, we are so proud of you. Captain, go ahead and make your presentation.
I know right now this looks like a really boring piece of white cardboard, but on the other side, this is a $500 check on behalf of the Jersey City Police Superiors Association. Yeah, dance like that.
Let me see that, baby. Let me see that.
This is congratulations.
I'm good.
On behalf of the Jersey City Police Superior Officers Association, congratulations on the fine work you're doing. This is just a little token of our appreciation and on a job well done. So keep up the good work. And again, we're all here. We're rooting for you. We're on your side.
Yay, Paris! Hi, Paris! So, Paris, tell us about that experience and what happened when you saw all those police outside your door.
I thought I was getting arrested. I was like, oh no, what did I do? Once again, I was still like, I didn't know what to really say at that time because I was like, oh no, what's going on? But it was another pent up experience. I just had it again. Did I feel overwhelmed? No, I didn't. It felt it just felt like I just felt really I felt really blessed that there's people out there that care about my health and everyone else's health. And I'm really thankful for you guys.
Wow. Wow. Mr. Morales, I know before I ask Ms. Waller to say something, because I'm Paris gonna get us all emotional. Mr. Gonzalez, Mr. Morales, first of all, I gotta thank you because I know every time you see an email from me, you be like, what in the world do Ms. McReynolds want now? But you always answer the call. What are you thinking about your student right now that's on here, that's our celebrity that we rocking out for?
Well, first of all, let me share this, Tamika. Every time I get an email from you, I'm saying that's another student that you're going to put a smile on with your organization and all of the fine people in the Jersey City, mayor's office who are helping. You guys are doing this out of just kindness of your heart. No one's asking you to do this. And the fact that you reached out to me, and even prior to this COVID, Tamika, you and I, when I was a school principal at Ferris High School, I met with you sometime around, I want to say January, probably 2019. And I know it seems like a lifetime ago because all the stuff that we're going through as a country and as a nation. But, I heard what you were doing with Principal Wild and Principal Gatson. I said to myself, Tamika, let me introduce myself. I'm Principal Morales from James J. Ferris High School. And we try to do something at Ferris, and that was a horrible winter. Every time we try to get something ready for our students, it did never happen because we had a snow day. But let me just say something, Tamika, to all our guests there. You have two wonderful principals, Principal Wallen and Principal Gatson, and there are a number of principals. Over the summer, you reached out to me, and what you were sharing with me, what you were doing with the police department, with the mayor's office, and many other community members, the fact that you were just allowing the principals to identify one or two students in their student body that just needs a little hug. And I know when you sent me those pictures and I look at the videos I shared with you, I can see in the student's face the emotions, how appreciative they are. I just heard Paris, and Paris said, and you can see she's lost for words because you know what? Our students need that extra hug, that extra attention. I'm going to share something with you, Tamika, so you can give me a second. I don't know if you can see this because I'm on my cell phone because I'm having difficulty logging on to your site somehow through my laptop. But I don't know if you can see this. I don't know if you can see this. But there's a picture that I have in my office, and I've had this for about 20 years. All right. And it reads, teach us and we will not forget you. And when I see this, I see the Jersey City community as a whole, not only those in education, but those in the police department, those from the mayor's office, and especially your organization. It really should say, help us and we'll never forget you. I'm a product of the Jersey City Public School, born and raised in Jersey City. And I share with my two beautiful daughters all the fond memories I've had growing up in Jersey City with many of my friends in the community. And during this COVID time, our students, just like Paris and many of her classmates and throughout the city, since mid-March, they've been away from their classmates. They've been really at home watching the news and wondering what is going on. You know what I mean? And the fact that, Tamika, you said, I'm going to do something special for these students. And I need the assistance of Mr. Morales and the principals. That's the least that we can do for you. I see you have your director there. I saw a few of your other guests. And let me tell you something, Tamika. Anytime you sent me an email, I'm going to reply to it because I know you're going to put a smile on that student's face. And like Chris Gatson said, the principal, I asked Tamika, I said, Tamika, I can use some help for $500 too. I'm hurting here too myself. But it's just nice that how generous your organization is, and everyone to say, you know what, we're just going to go ahead and knock on someone's door, such as this wonderful student as Paris, and Paris was very genuine, and she's up front. When she saw those officers, she says, oh boy, Mom, I didn't do anything. They knocked at the wrong house. But Tamika, you have said, that Principal Gatson has fondly, and Natasha Walker and the entire community of Lincoln High School has acknowledged the student. And here you are giving something in return. And Paris never expected that. So trust me, Tamika, when I get your emails, it's just something else that I have to do for the students of Jersey City, because I'm a product, just like many of us are, of urban cities. You know what I mean? And we need all the help that we can get on, especially these difficult times that we're going through as a nation and as a city. So I commend you. I'm glad that I'm on. You know what I mean? And I hope that the internet on my office and my cell phone will allow me to continue to watch these videos that you're uploading, because it does speak volumes. It does speak volumes. I don't know if Principal Gatson has shared and Principal Waller, because sometimes they're very modest, you know, but this is my opportunity to highlight these two principals, if I may. You know, Principal Waller, from the very beginning, from the moment she became the queen of the Tiger's Den, okay, truly loves her black and orange colors. And she's proud of it, and she'll let everyone know that she stands with her students, she stands with her community, and the fact that she's, you know, working with you closely, Tamika, just speaks of the value of person that she is. Principal Gatson, you seen with his bow tie, he's looking sharp. He's a smart man, but he knows that he doesn't do this work by himself at Abraham Lincoln High School. He has wonderful vice principals such as Mr. Tasha Walker, who's on here with us today, but he also knows that he has the community. Just recently, Tamika, I will share this. His girls basketball team, they won the back-to-back state championship. I'll repeat, back-to-back state championship. For young ladies in an urban city like Jersey City to do this, everyone in the state of New Jersey, when they see those line girls walk into their gym, they say, oh boy, we are ready for a basketball game, because they are ready to play. So, Tamika, it's activities, things that you're doing along with these principals that will keep our students saying, we may be far, but yet we're really close to you. You know what I mean? We're not allowing the distance to keep us from connecting to you. So I commend you and everyone that's been extremely supportive with your organization and reaching out to these students and being extremely generous with the gifts that you have given out for a number of weeks and months now, and years, I want to say as well.
Wow. Let's give it up for Mr. Morales.
I love the energy. I love the energy. I see your director on board, and she's got good energy too. Way to go.
Oh, no. Wait, let me tell. Oh, wait a minute, Mr. Morales. Don't be talking about my director. I got her energy covered. My director got plenty of energy. What are you talking about, Mr. Morales?
Yes, no, I agree.
No, I'm teasing. Let me just say this to you about my director, Mr. Morales, and everybody that's listening before I give it to Ms. Wall and then have everybody else speak before I turn it back over to the director. You know what I love about what we do on this show is that we tell it is what it is. It just like it is. And I wouldn't even be sitting here from the beginning. Let me just back up a little bit. Ms. Waller is the one that helped me with Zoom along with Shop. Let me just start with that because I didn't know nothing about Zoom, Loom, or whatever, right? My director, Stacey Flanagan, not only my director, my mentor, my rock star. I rock out for her. I'll take my weave out if I got to fight for her. I know she don't need me to fight because we got Jersey City PD, whatever. But we don't need to do nothing. Ain't that right? At least put your hand up in the air. Look. But my director, and I say this to her all the time, publicly, privately, whatever the case may be. And we have history. And what I mean by history, she rocked for me when she didn't know me. She rocked for me when I needed to be rocked for. She rocked for me when I wasn't even in her department. She sent me to Fordham University to get my certification in mentorship when I wasn't even in her department. Director Flanagan, and this is why I say what I say, when I went to her, and I didn't even know because Jamila and Andy, and like we met and we said like we can go on the show. Jamila's like, I got you. I was like, I don't know what Jamila's talking about, but if Jamila says she got us, we gonna rock out, but let me see if my director will let me rock out. I went to my director and I tell you, hands down, not even playing a little bit. I think I gave her a gist of it. She said, do it. Literally, Director Flanagan, we would not be able, on behalf of our mayor, our great mayor that y'all know that I love to the ground, Stephen and Fulop. He was supposed to be on today. His schedule got kind of crazy. He will be on for our following show. The director and the mayor and Pastor John A. Reynolds, I would not be sitting here if my director didn't approve it, if she didn't believe in it, and if she didn't know that I was going to make our city proud. So, Mr. Morales, I understand totally from Dr. Walker, from everybody that was rocking out to Wanda Moody, just everybody. Director Flanagan saw it, believed in it, and made it happen. So I salute everybody that's on here, especially Stacey Flanagan, because a lot of people wouldn't have had time. A lot of people would have just said, we ain't got time for that. We got this over here. She still was rocking. Because I don't know if you know Mr. Morales, she's the director of the HHS department of our health department. And she still allowed me to do what I do. And we've been working ever since it started. So Director Flanagan, I know you probably get tired of me. I don't care because I'm gonna get you still when you talked about them balloons. I'm still gonna get you, Director. I mean, yes, I am, Director. But I have to tell you, I love you so much because we get to do what we do for these kids because of you. Yvonne Waller, before I want to go to police, but Yvonne Waller, Miss Waller, would you like to say something about your student?
Yes. First of all, Paris, I love you. Your classmates love you. Just really happy that you feel blessed and feel loved by everyone because we all love you. Again, just want to say thank you to Ms. McReynolds, Director Flanagan, just Mr. Morales, the entire team for having our young people feel so supported and loved. But I love you, Paris, and I'm so glad that you're happy and that you feel blessed and that you're excited because we're excited for you. And Paris knows that she's a remarkable young woman. We're just so excited and blessed to have her here at Innovation. And so we love you, Paris, and I'm super proud of you. Sending love your way.
Love you too.
Are you? Don't be crying, Paris. You ain't crying, are you? Paris, you okay?
No, I'm blushing.
Okay, you can blush.
Yeah.
So wait a minute, Elise, I want to say this because I know you representing the Jersey City Police Department in their union, Tawanda Moody, Director Shay, the whole team, Lieutenant Kearns, Captain Sullivan, all the captains, Chief Edgar Martinez. But Elise, I have to say this to you publicly too. And I always give credit where credit is due. I wouldn't have even been able to get Tawanda Moody, Director Tawanda Moody, on the line in order to make this happen, even from last week, if it wasn't for you, with her time and with her schedule. And before I know, I want to let you give words. I have to say to you, you are our rock star that made it happen for the Jersey City Police Department to knock on these kids' doors. And I want to tell you how much I love you, respect you, because we wouldn't have been able to do it with us going back and forth on the phones, people's schedules. At least, please, just whatever you want to say, Diva. But again, I hope Kearns and all of them are watching. But if they're not, I'm sure they'll watch it later. I'm just simply floored by what happened and transpired here in Jersey City. And I just can't wait to share with the Honorable. Get Elise.
I just want to say on behalf of my director, Tawana Moody, and of course my big director, Public Safety Director Shay, we've always had buy-in from the very beginning. When Tamika reached out to my director, Tawana Moody, and told her what she wanted to do, she said, no matter what, we're going to make sure we support her and make sure everything comes to fruition. It was just a matter of Tamika setting the groundwork and then my director going out to our offices and telling them that we needed the support because the children need the support. So this is really big for our department because, you know, we do want to set the stage of we're not always there to arrest. We are there to support. We are there to show the children that they matter and what they're doing is important. And as long as we can continue to help you to reach them, we're always going to be there. We're so excited. And I know my captains and chiefs, and they're very excited about what's going on and what's coming on down the pipe. And whenever, my director is all over the place these days because, of course, with COVID going on, a lot of changes coming up in the city. She's bouncing all over the place, but we make sure that we're here to lend the ear, to show support, and to help push you forward. Try to be the wind beneath your wings because we know that you are our hero. You take this mentorship and internships and everything else to a different level. And from the time you started up until today, you keep moving forward, and we're never surprised with what you're doing because you're always pushing the kids ahead. We commend you on it. We commend the kids and congratulate them. and just tell them to keep striving for the best.
You know what, Elise? Just well done. You have, and let me tell you something. Paris, what grade you in, Paris?
12th grade.
Okay, so Paris, before I turn it over to my boss, because you see my boss is on the line, Director Stacey Flanagan. I'm gonna tell you this, and you better get on it, because I'm sure everybody's watching, and I'm sure Mr. Morales is gonna have all 8 principals, all the 12th graders, all the seniors be a part of this contest. Huge. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say huge. You gotta make sure you follow us at Team Magazine NJ. You gotta make sure you hashtag HealthierJC. You have to write 2,500 words, single space, on about your experience about COVID. Whatever that experience is, it has to be submitted to all principals by November 12th. Did you hear what I just said, Paris? Did you hear what I just said? Or you didn't hear what I said? You heard what I said? I want you to repeat it.
I heard what you said. I heard.
You heard what I said, right? Because I'm going to tell you,
yes,
it's so
did.
big. You did, right? It's so big because
yes,
I got it.
Yes.
You did. yes. So you can imagine what I'm going to bring with the director, with the mayor, with the like just everybody that we're going to bring for our Jersey City students. So tell me exactly what's the contest about. Do you mind repeating it for me? Because sometimes people like to hear different from their classmates. Tell me what I just said. What is the contest about? Let me make it easier. What's the contest about?
Writing my experience for COVID, please.
How many words?
I said it right. Did I say it right? What? It was so I had to write 225 words.
No. Okay, so Paris, I'm mixing you up. So it's not about the passcode. No. You didn't do anything wrong. That was the other essay. That was the other contest. This is the new contest. Hold on one second. Don, hear me this, please. Hear me this. This is the new contest. This is going to be even bigger. Look at this. Can you see it? I'm going to put it up. Are you able to see it? Look, let me see. Let me back up. Can you see it? Look, can you see it?
Oh, boy. Yes, I can see.
So let me say this. This is a brand new contest that has to be submitted by November 12th. It's 2,500 words that you have to submit on about your experience about COVID. It has to be submitted, and it's going to be judged by our great friends at Carepoint. I never judge them. I never pick them because I don't want anybody saying that the First Lady, Tamika McReynolds, worked for the city. Pick them. I don't pick them. But every senior at all the 8 high schools are going to have the opportunity to turn it in by November 12th. If you don't turn it in, you can't be in it. You got to be in it to win it. So, Director Stacey Flanagan, I know you want to add to the videos and to everything else I said, and then we're going to talk later about them balloons, me and you, 101, me and you. Look.
Oh, boy.
I can't hear her. Director?
Unmute.
Okay.
All right, I unmuted.
Yes.
So Paris, it's been a while since I was in the 12th grade. Although it doesn't look it. It's been 30 years. I do want to say that the things that you have said over the course of our time here today and the last 2 times we met just show so much amazing growth. And I believe that you're just ahead of your time in this like beautiful place of understanding yourself, your life, and in COVID with your family. I love that people your age are talking about their significant others, because it's not, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. It's someone who's significant in your life, but your life comes first. And I do think that you've just showed so much maturity. And I'm just so very impressed. And I just want to tell you, I think, you are an absolute role model for your school and for, women your age in Jersey City and the rest of the senior class. So I just want to thank you for engaging with us, because this isn't easy. It's not easy for me getting yelled at by Tamika about the balloons. But I can't even imagine. Paris saw the balloons and she was like, "What is that stuff you got like sitting around? You don't give those to me." So I just wanted to say that you're absolutely a rising star, and I'm so excited to see what your future holds.
Thank you. Thank you.
We got her blushing. Miss Waller, we got her blushing, which is amazing. 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 Is Jamila on? I don't see Jamila. Where's Jamila? Is Jamila here or no? Okay, I gotta come back.
She removed herself so that Mr. Morales could join. So I'm also going to be removing myself so that Nicole can join.
Okay. Ms. Walker, did you need to say anything before we leave, before you go? Because you can go backstage and stay on, but whatever you want to say anything before you leave, I love you, Diva. I want to tell you that.
I love you too. No, I'm just extremely grateful for all that you have done and will continue to do for us. We look forward to continuing our partnership, our divaship. It's important. And I think the young ladies need to see what sisterhood looks like so that they know it's always something that they can manage and improve upon and support each other, knowing that there's no competition there. It's all about us, being there for each other.
That's right. Ms. Walker, as always, you were there. I think we've been together for the last 5-6 years. You've never told me no. You've always been there for our kids. And when I tell you I love you and there's nothing in the world I won't do for you, I love you to the ground and back. I love you, Diva. And I see you soon. So can we air Jamila and Angela? Is that Jamila? Is that Mr. Morales?
Nicole.
Okay, where's Nicole? I don't see Nicole. Okay, Nicole, is Nicole on?
Yes.
Okay, so let's bring Nicole on. Are we able to bring Jamila on as well? Jamila, okay, Nicole, are you there, Nicole? Hi, Nicole! Nicole, so while I'm waiting for Jamila, tell me about your experience when we rocked out, came to your house. Tell us about your experience.
It was scary, It was a lot of cops, I kept running back and forth, I was a little nervous. I'm like, it's a lot of cops outside. Should I go outside? I was still waiting for the text message for them to come outside. There's too many people on the doorstep. But, God told me to go, so I just went.
Oh my God. So wait a minute. So let me talk about that for a little bit. You first of all, you had, we were coming. You didn't know why I was coming, but you knew I was coming, right? I can't hear you.
I knew you was coming. I didn't know that.
That I was bringing my friends? That I was bringing my friends and my team with me? You didn't know that? Okay, you didn't know that. But guess what? Once we got there and once you knew that we were there, what was going through your mind? How was you feeling? Was something positive and remarkable for like that to happen?
I was excited. Like I kept getting butterflies. I was running back to the door. I'm like, is they ready? They ready? I kept seeing a lot of cameras. I seen everybody taking pictures. I'm like, oh, where my picture at? I'm just waiting on it. But it was good though. It was very good.
It was good. How did you feel about the captain, Jersey City Police, coming to your door and saluting you with $500 with not being nothing negative? How did you feel about that?
I mean, it was very shocking because, you don't see that every day. Normally when you see a cop, it's always something bad, especially with teenagers my age or younger than that. So just to, see him, walk up to my doorstep, at me up and tell me, I'm a rock star and, that I'm a part of the future, it really meant a lot and it touched me because, I would never, wanted to hear that from a police officer. That's not my color, but it's he didn't care about that.
Wow. You know what? You done touch my heart. You done touch my soul. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because two things you said, right? You said I knew you was coming, and you didn't know I was bringing all of, like, especially the Jersey City PD. And one thing I always tell you, I will always keep you safe, and I always will show your greatness. You believe that, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you already know if I'm coming knocking on the door, I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. So I'm so glad that your mind followed your heart, because I know Mr. Gadsden, your principal, wouldn't have, you know, just so you know, because I know like everybody was like watching you, like on in Jersey City, like when we showed up, and for you to say that you're not your color, and with everything that's going on, I'm so proud of you, and I love you so much, because you don't know how you're going to change the world. We made history when we came there and did that. We made history. Pastor John H. McReynolds, Director Stacey Flanagan, Mayor Stephen Fulop, Director Shea, Director Tawanda Moody, Assemblywoman McKnight, Councilman Robinson. Like, we had them. I brought the noise out for you. Do you know why? Maybe you don't. You in Paris may not know. I'm gonna tell you why. Because everybody is not bad. Sometimes we may have some bad apples, and sometimes we know we have situations. We know we have all of this stuff that's going on. But any time that somebody can come and jump out of cars and knock on doors and bring some positive news, it is simply amazing. And for you, I saw your face. You were glowing. I was speechless. I came out in the rain. My weave got wet for y'all. You in Paris. Look, are y'all laughing? I know you're laughing, right? You're laughing, right? But it got wet for y'all. But I wanted to tell y'all, and I want to show y'all, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. When we say we rock for you, and that goes for all of you, I want y'all to spread it. I want y'all to spread the word. Tell them that we'll be knocking on their doors if they do the work. Just meet me halfway. Just do the little stuff that I asked. When the senior contest is only for seniors. Nicole, I want you to be our biggest cheerleader on that side. Paris, I want you to be our other cheerleader on the other side. I know y'all talk, y'all commingle, y'all talk to the other schools and do it. Y'all have to get them in it to win it, to be able to show them that everything is not bad. Everything is not bad. So I have to ask you this other question, Nicole, because now I get it. Because now I get it with Paris. Paris said I wasn't going outside until she talked to Miss Waller. She wasn't coming outside until she talked to Miss Waller to make sure it was good. But by the time when you came out there and you saw the police, you saw me, you saw the check, like in that time period right then and there, could you just share with everybody that's watching, all the high schools, all the students, what was really going through your mind and how were you really feeling, Nicole?
Yeah, it was shocking because, like, again, I didn't expect that the cop to, just approach me because, that was the most touching. But it's like, when you think about it, Jersey City it is bad, but it's not bad. Like, for all the teenagers that's in these different high schools, it's a lot of people that put us down, but instead of putting us down, like, show us the right path instead of like criticizing our road. Because, like, if you look at us, we look at you because you guys came up first, so you can't really blame us for our mistakes. Same thing. But to all the kids, the students, and in the high school, we gonna get there. We rock stars. We all rock stars.
Oh my God, girl, you done made me proud. Because in the beginning, Miss Waller and Mr. Gadsden and Elise, is Director Flanagan still on or she off? She jumping off? Okay, so she jumping on. Okay, Director Flanagan, Nicole done said some powerful words today. Nicole in the beginning was acting all shy, acting all like she didn't want us to come.
But she was shy, but she said she knew she was a rock star. Like, one of the first things that came out of her mouth, so she knew. Right?
She knew. She knew,
knows.
Director. She knows.
And
she knows.
And Principal Gadsden's muted, but I know he knows that she's a rock star. And he's...
Yeah, Nicole, Nicole is a special student, man. She's a special young lady. And, she knows she rocks. And all that shy, exterior, there's nothing shy about Nicole at all, right? Matter of fact, in a couple of months or so, like, we might be on that track together because we're going to do a collab. Like, I know Stacey's, you said, want to hear me with bars, but Nicole is a writer. that's why when she talks from experience. Her soul is speaking to you. You know what I'm saying? So like when she's writing lyrics or she's writing what she's writing, she has a soul, you know. And we are impressed and we love Nicole, you know. So that's why everybody's surrounding her with all this love and everything else. She may look like she's modest, but you know, she's really sucking it in, and she appreciates every last drop of sacrifice that you're placing inside of her life, because she's built like that. She's built to that tough stuff, and and you know, like she said, there's hundreds and thousands of students just like her who are just pressing their way through, and they just want you to see their work. You know, want you to see their work and their work, because she's phenomenal.
So Nicole, does that mean you're gonna be one of our spokespeople and get everyone to write alongside you for November 12th?
I mean, if that's the task I have to do, I'll do it.
Look, we all do whatever Tamika says.
And Nicole, that's my boss. I love her. That's my boss. I get to do what I do because of her. No, Nicole, in Paris, y'all gonna be, listen, y'all our leaders, y'all our celebrities, listen, y'all our rock stars. Y'all have to get everybody to be a part of this contest and follow us at Team Magazine NJ, hashtag HealthierJC. The contest is posted. I do not want all schools to be represented in this contest. And Nicole, I know you ain't shy because you've been blessed more than, correct? Because you know why you've been blessed? Because somebody said, and they was asking, like, you know, did we go there? Did we go there? You know why? Because you put in the work. Everybody didn't take this serious with these contests and what we're doing. You and Paris and all the others that we're going to salute, you did the work. So when you do the work, and my boss always says it, that's why she give us the tools to be able to rock out, because when she give you the tools, you got to be able to produce. And you ladies have been producing. So Nicole, do you mind telling everybody, first of all, do you know what the contest consists of? Because I don't want to put you on the spot. Do you know what it consists of, or do I need to say it again?
I heard you say that it's about how it impacted our lives.
No. I want you to tell the people how to enter the contest and have everything submitted by November 12th. Do you know that part?
No.
Huh? I can't hear it. Did you say no or yes, Nicole? Okay, so let me tell you what the contest is. I want you to listen, because then I'm gonna have you repeat it. Are you ready, Nicole? I can't hear her. Nicole? Oh, okay. So, okay, don't get shy on me now. Look, Mr. Gadsden, she done got quiet on me now. She better not get quiet now. Let's go.
That's because you put her on the spot.
Listen, and that's why we make our kids great, because you never know how you're gonna have your blessing. So here we go. Here's the contest. You have to have 2,500 word essay, single space. I made a mistake earlier and I put double space. I was getting emails and calls and it's like double space. It's like 10 pages, but no, it's 2,500 words, single space, and you have to tell us about your experience during COVID. Simple. Typed, turned in by November 12th to your principals. Simple. When I tell you we're going to bring the noise and we're going to shut the city down, we're going to bring the noise and shut the city down. Did you get what I just said, Nicole in Paris?
Yes.
Okay. So you have to follow us. Where you have to follow us at, Nicole? Did you remember? Where you have to follow us at?
Team Magazine NJ.
How many words the essay got to be?
2,500.
What date do it got to be turned in?
November 12th.
To who?
Principals.
You know what? And all the seniors of all 8 high schools are included. And my director, when I told my director, asked her, can we do this, and tell her, because I've been wanting to do this for the last 3 years for Team Magazine. Pastor, when I tell you he started this 11 years ago in the basement of the church, I tell the story all the time because I can't take the credit. Between Pastor and the mayor, our great mayor, Stephen Fulop, you just never know how the blessings are going to happen. And when I tell you, Nicole in Paris, y'all, our live celebrities that's on today with Open Conversations, y'all better make sure y'all the first ones to submit. And you can submit early. You don't have to submit on November 12th, but that's the deadline. Okay, Paris, are you good with the contest? You're gonna be able to share it with everybody?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Nicole, are you good? Nicole, are you good? Okay, I can't hear her. Ms. Waller, you want to add anything before we get ready to close out? Anything you want to add, Ms. Waller?
I do. We have a special presentation for you. So Paris and I have a special presentation on behalf of Henry Snyder High School, Academy of the Arts, and Innovation High School, which Paris is a member of. It's also for Assemblywoman McKnight and Miss Jamila Davis and Director Flanagan. So I don't know if you noticed, but the time that we log on, I always display different artwork because we are the School of the Arts and we have the Jersey City Arts Honors Program. This is a new piece of artwork that was done specifically for you and for the Teen Mentoring Program. It's one of our teen girls. And then we have pieces for Assemblywoman McKnight. We have a special piece. They're all young ladies that did portraits for you guys based on the empowerment that all of you represent. So we have one for you, Miss McReynolds. We'll also be displaying some pieces in the school store that's named after you. We have a special piece for Assemblywoman McKnight because not only from the students, but the Tigers Den. And I know you had to log off, but I just wanted to personally thank you, Assemblywoman, for your advocacy work on behalf of our Tigers Den at Snyder High School. Many don't know that, the state of New Jersey had some cutbacks with mental health programs in schools, and Assemblywoman McKnight fought hard for our program. And because of her work, because of her work of advocacy, Tigers Den was not removed. The clinicians were not removed from my school. And I just want to give a heartfelt thank you. We have some personal cards and things that we're going to be sending to your office, but I wanted to be able to publicly thank you for the amazing work. You're such an amazing leader in our community. You fight so hard for this community, and I just want to say thank you. So we have the artwork that will be coming to you guys, and then the students also from Innovation and Snyder designed some masks for you.
Aww.
Artwork. You'll have that. And I'd like to say, a lot of our artists have gone on to do really big things, and their pieces turn out to be worth a lot. So you're getting some early artwork to put into your collections. And Paris is shaking her head. So we want to say that we love you and we thank you from Snyder and Innovation, and all of your artwork will be coming to you.
Well, thank you. And you are most welcome. It takes a village to care for the village. So I'm just a piece of the pie. I'm a piece of the puzzle that's just trying to make a difference. So I'm so happy that the program is still there. Mental health is on a rise. And when I found out that, what do I need to do? And it took a team effort. So I'm so happy. So thank you so much. And I look forward to receiving my art en masse.
We have a piece. They're working on a piece for the police department too. So they're doing a special piece to honor the police department and their work. So there are a couple students working on that piece because it's a larger piece to be able to go into the precinct. So you'll be receiving that as well.
So dope.
Ms. Waller, unbelievable. Ms. Waller, could you, before I turn, because I just see my diva come on, Jamila Davis, before I have Jamila speak, could you just tell them about the store? Because I don't think everybody knows. Could you just share that about the store?
So at Snyder High School, we do have a school store, and it houses our uniforms, resources and supplies. Your book is in there. Just things for the students to be able, we want to have a resource for our parents because, we don't want them traveling all about trying to get the resources when they can come directly to the school. So what we decided to do previously was like a small store on the 3rd floor. And Miss McReynolds blessed us a couple years ago, and she was our keynote speaker at our graduation. And she just did such a phenomenal job in all the work that she just does with our students. And so I was meeting with some of our student leaders, and it was said when we were thinking about what could we gift her, and the kids were like, you know what, I think we should name something after her in the school, because we have different parts of the school, like when we revealed our new media center, when we revealed some of our resource centers, we even have a new esports center that's being developed with all new equipment. We said that would be perfect. Let's name our school store after Miss McReynolds. So we moved it to the first floor so it could be easily accessible. And so it houses her book and resources. And so we're excited. COVID kind of delayed our grand opening, but when we come back, we'll have our grand opening. But that's what it is. And it was really generated by the students. Just wanted to say thank you for how she has just blessed our school community and the city, all of our schools, over the years.
Beautiful.
Ms. Waller, I know you have to go.
Beautiful.
I am just so grateful to you. I'm glad you shared not only your children at Snyder and Innovation, but your own children with us. And I just want to say to you, we love you. And I couldn't have done this without you. You're such a blessing, and it's just amazing with the teamwork. I'm just really, really proud. But I love you. I know you got to jump off, but again, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Let's give Ms. Waller a big round of applause.
Thanks for being a great leader.
Thank you so much. And thank you to Principal Gaxon. He's a wonderful colleague and he does amazing work at Lincoln. So I'm honored to be a principal with him and just love you and your team. Thank you so much. Just send us the addresses so we can get the artwork to you. Love you guys. Thank you, Miss McReynolds. Bye.
Love you, baby. I love you. Jamila. I've been waiting for you, Diva. I know you was in the building.
Yes.
Diva, I know you got something to say.
With so much impact, so much, just this is something that the nation needs to see. Just so much unity in this particular community, and how you guys have overcame COVID, and you're doing amazing things on the ground, soldiers knocking on doors, jumping out, and just really loving on our students. So this is amazing. I've been watching to hear them talk, to hear their gratitude, and just from them to be honest and say what they typically see, and now what this particular program is helping them see is everything. So it's all about impact, and I'm just so grateful again to be a part of such an amazing experience.
Well, Jamila, I'm going to talk about you a little bit, and I'm going to say, it seems like I haven't seen you forever. First of all, I miss you, Diva. I love you, Diva. I know it's been crazy, but I'm going to say this, and I told everybody this. When I went to my director, before I even went to my director, I didn't know we can do it, because I didn't know nothing about the YouTube. I didn't know about the backstage. I didn't know about what you, Lydia, Yandy. I didn't know none of that. And I came over to your house, me and Tashonda, and I never forget the calmness you gave to me of saying that we can do this, but I just need you to do A, B, and C. And that A, B, and C was with my director, because all I needed to know, I'm real simple. I execute. I just need to know what it is that we need to get done. And that's what I do. You made it so easy for us here in Jersey City. You made it so easy I'm used to jumping on the stage. We used to, doing what we do inside in person. And now all of a sudden it's turned upside down, and you come in and say, no, sis, I got you. We can do this. And you have navigated this walk with your son, with Lydia, with Tashonda, with Wednesday, with Shay, and everybody being a part of this team. So when I was able to go to my boss, it made it easy, because then she wouldn't be like, what is Tamika talking about? Like, I do this. Like, my director was like, do it. Like, I love it. Do it. And you just made it easier. Don Sherrill, like he came out there on Monday and video made sure that my director.
Yes, amazing. He did a great job.
A great job.
Let me tell you this. So other cities are watching you guys, right? So Director Flanagan, you done started something. So don't be surprised now if you see some mayors jumping outside of cars and knocking on doors, because they've seen your video. I've shared your commercials as I got them, and I told them about this wonderful, incredible program that they're doing in Jersey City. And there's several cities, including New York City, that's watching what you guys are doing in Jersey City. and they are blown away. And you're going to see other cities start modeling after what you guys started in Jersey City. So y'all the originators out there. I just wanted to say that. Y'all the originators, but folks are watching the vibe. They're watching what you're doing, and they're actually blown away.
So that means we have to have better hairdos next time, because my hair was like Tamika was like, you better get a hat on. She was like, get a hat on.
Look, boys, I was telling you to get a hat on because it was raining and I didn't want to mess up my weave and I didn't want you to mess up your hair.
You guys are doing amazing. Like, we laughing, but other mayors and other cities are watching you and they're really blown away because it's innovative. So again, thank you, Tamika, for this opportunity. And thank you, Director Flanagan, for believing in us and deciding to come and just do it instead of just talk. A lot of people talk about all the wonderful things they're going to do, but then there's other people that actually execute. And I'm just grateful to say T Magazine and Jersey City, you guys are the executors. So congratulations for you for being the wave, right? And now you're going to see others follow the wave that you get, being the wave, and you're going to see others follow the wave. So congratulations. Other councilmen are looking at you too, Miss McKnight. They watching. They like, oh, hold on. The councilman is outside. I got to jump outside too. So they watching y'all.
Well, I got to say this. Jamila, I have a question for you before I let Paris give. I want Paris to give some closing remarks. I'm going to have Nicole give some closing remarks, and Lisa and Angela. But Jamila, do you like our segment? I tell you, this is my favorite segment right here. I tell you, I love this right here. I don't want to move Shy's phone, but let me tell you, Shy, thank God Shy here, because we wouldn't have had no show, y'all. Let me be clear. This is like my favorite segment in the whole wide world.
Yes, I love it.
When I say this here, everybody is calling me and telling me, I want to jump out of cars and I want to knock on doors. Jamila, how, like when I told you that, like
when I saw it, I was blown away. I went away for the weekend. I came back and I'm like, look at this magic over here. It's just unbelievable. Every week you never cease to amaze me with the innovation and what you're doing and how you put it all together, and you're bringing it to life on the big screen. So I'm definitely very, 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 very impressed, very happy to see the growth of this wonderful project. And ooh-wee, now that grand finale, a lot of people might try to copy after you, but that grand finale y'all coming up with, not many gonna be able to hang with that.
No, let me tell you, we're gonna shut it down. I already talked to Lieutenant Governors, Chief of Staff. Angela is gonna make sure that our governor and we have direct access to him. When I say I'm going to bring everybody, and when I say everybody that's gonna come rock for our kids, Nicole, Paris, and to the whole senior class for all 8 high schools, you have not seen nothing yet.
And I'm gonna tell Nicole and Paris, y'all just don't know. Get your essay. If you want to be in this essay contest, honey, this is a contest to be in. This is a contest bigger than some scholarships, okay? So this is the one you want to get your pen and your pad and get to getting busy. Because the winner of this is going to be talking for years to come about this prize. This ain't a little bitty prize. This is something amazing.
So I
concur, Jamila.
Yeah.
No, this is
it's not like this. It's like this. It's huge.
Yes. So you know what? You have to be in it to win it, no matter what. You have to be in it to win it. And Paris and Nicole, you have been in it from the beginning, and you still remain in it. So I just want to say to you, congratulations. Thank you for continuing to be in it, but also spread the word. Sharing is caring. Sharing is definitely caring. So spread the word to your classmates, to your community members, that they need to be in it to win it. This is not a little thing. And even if we didn't have, if Tamika didn't have, a surprise, the fact of the matter is you are on a platform and you are sharing your voice with so many people, and you're showing them that there's more to life. You are using your creativity and you're showing people that you can be all that you want to be. Even Fondu, he's not on with us today, but his trajectory of what he has done is amazing. So keep striving people are watching. People, like Jamila said, people are watching. So I thank you, and I thank you for utilizing this platform to show and share who you are and what you will definitely become. So thank you.
And Assemblywoman, I have to say to you, because you and I be up in like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, and I be texting and my thoughts and everything. I have to say to you, I salute you and I thank you, because with all of this that we're doing, with all the sponsors and the calls that I'm getting, you have no idea even what I've experienced today that I have to share with you. Elise, again, it's just kudos to you, because yesterday we were out handling the logistics and you were right there along with Director Moody. These kids have no idea. I know Dr. Walker was going to get on today. Our honorable mayor was going to get on today, but the schedule got kind of crazy. It is okay, because I know they are there in front of the scenes and behind the scenes. Director Moody, we're going to be jumping out of cars and knocking on doors next week. So I just want everybody to know, follow us. Just follow. You just don't know what's going to happen.
Magazine in chat.
On
That's
Instagram.
Exactly. Yeah. On Instagram. Do the essay. You just never know. Just do it. Be in it to win it. I want to thank every single person that allows me to do what I do. From Tashonda Carson, from Wednesday, from Don Sherrill, from my husband, from the mayor, from the senator, from the assemblywoman, from Director Moody, Director Shea, Jamila, Yandy, just everybody. I'm so grateful. And Director Flanagan, let me tell you, you just see how she was talking about my weave and talking about my balloons, but she can get that. She could talk about that, because I'm going to tell you no lie. I would not be in front of this camera if it wasn't for her allowing us to rock out for our kids. So Paris and Nicole, we are here for you. I love you. I salute you. I thank Monique Techniques for every week making sure that I'm able to rock. Deke and Tamika up there, they allow me to rock for you guys. I couldn't do it. Monique, I know you're watching. Diva, I love you. I love you, not only for rocking for the kids, but rocking for every Rev. You're just my rock star. Paris, did you want to say anything before we go?
Sorry. I like to say a little quote. So, stay strong, stay brave, and God will show you the way.
Yes.
Amen.
Nice. I like that. You better rock out, girl. Yes. I love you. Nicole?
I just wanted to say to all the high school seniors, we be some rock stars. We're going to continue to be rock stars. Keep your head in the game, never give up. Even when people doubt you, you keep going. You show them that you could do whatever you want to do, as long as
love it. Thank you.
Awesome.
So I'm going. Is Director Flanagan still on, or she already closed? She already left. Okay. So Director Flanagan's already went off. But I want to just say, on behalf of our whole city, on behalf of Lieutenant Kearns and everybody that rocked out with us, Stan, I cannot get off this line without thanking JCTV, Stan Easton and his whole team. When I tell you they was out there in the rain along with Don Sherrill, I tell you no lie, they made it just do what it do. Stan, if you're watching, we love you, we thank you. Please, you and your team, we just send huge thanks to everybody that is rocking for us. This is not it. It's not over. It's just beginning. COVID is here, but guess what? It didn't stop nothing. I want y'all to continue to stay safe. Make sure you continue to wear your mask, because it saves lives. Wash your hands, use your hand sanitizer. Make sure all of that to make sure that we continue to be safe. And the main thing that I want to make sure that everybody is doing is make sure to vote.
Yes.
Vote.
Right.
Vote. You have to vote. VOTE. Period. Vote. So I just want to say, God bless everybody. I couldn't do it without my husband. I want to thank my husband publicly, Pastor John H. McReynolds, that's in the building. I love that he prays for me, that he continues to give me the strength to do what I do. People didn't think that my husband was going to make it. As y'all know, he had major surgery. And God just continue to lay his hands on them and keep me going with all the help and surrounding in the prayers. So I just want to say, God bless everybody. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Mwah! Good night, everybody.
Good night.